Hey there fellow Nintendo Switch fans, I am Clarence, and welcome back to Switch Mania, the channel where we bring you the best deals, reviews, and news for your favorite gaming console. If you're looking for some amazing deals on the Nintendo Switch Eshop, then you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to show you 15 fantastic games that are on sale right now on the Nintendo Switch Eshop. From action-packed adventures to family-friendly fun, we've got something for everyone. So sit back, relax, and get ready to save big on some of the hottest games on the eShop. But before we start, don't forget to hit that like button to help our channel reach more Nintendo fans out there. Comment below which game you're most excited about and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more awesome contents in the future. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive in. The Silver Case 2425 is the perfect game for those who love a good crime-solving challenge. This game is a collection of two visual novel games, The Silver Case and its sequel, The 25th Ward, The Silver Case. Set in the near future, The Silver Case 2425 puts you in the shoes of a member of the Special Forces unit known as the Republic. Your task is to investigate a series of bizarre and brutal murders that have occurred in the city. The game features a unique blend of crime-solving, puzzle-solving, and visual novel gameplay, making for a thrilling and engaging experience. One of the great things about the Silver Case 2425 is its stylish and unique presentation. The game features a striking art style and a jazzy soundtrack that perfectly captures the noir-inspired atmosphere of the game. However, some players might find the slow pace of the game's storytelling and lack of action a bit boring. Overall, if you're looking for a game that will challenge your detective skills and keep you engaged with its unique storytelling style, the Silver Case 2425 is definitely worth a try. Do you enjoy a good spine-chilling horror story? Then Yomawari Lost in the Dark is the perfect game for you. Developed by Nippon Ichi Software, this survival horror game follows the story of a young girl who gets separated from her dog and sister one fateful night. The game takes place in a spooky, abandoned town where the girl must navigate through the darkness, avoid terrifying monsters, and solve puzzles to uncover the truth behind the town's dark secrets. One of the most striking things about Yomawari Lost in the Dark is its unique art style, which blends cutesy anime-inspired character designs with eerie and atmospheric backgrounds. The game's sound design is also masterfully done, with creepy sound effects that will make your hair stand on end. However, as with any horror game, Yomawari Lost in the Dark can be quite challenging and nerve-wracking. The game's difficulty ramps up quickly, and you'll need to use your wits to survive the onslaught of monsters that lurk around every corner. Some players might find the game's slow pace and lack of direction frustrating, but others will appreciate the feeling of being lost in a dark, mysterious world. Overall, if you're a fan of horror games that rely on atmosphere and suspense to create a spooky and engaging experience, Yomawari Lost in the Dark is definitely worth a try. Just don't play it alone in the dark. Get ready to put your sneaking skills to the test in Kamiwaza Way of the Thief, a fast-paced action game developed by Call-Up. In this game, you play as a master thief named Taka, who must use his stealth and agility to infiltrate various locations and steal valuable treasures. Kamiwaza Way of the Thief features a unique gameplay mechanic that allows you to control Taka's movements with simple swipe and tap gestures. You'll need to carefully plan your route through each level, avoiding guards, security cameras, and other obstacles along the way. The game's levels are expertly designed, offering a perfect balance of challenge and reward that will keep you coming back for more. One of the great things about Kamiwaza Way of the Thief is its stylish and sleek presentation. The game features a minimalist art style that perfectly complements the game's fast-paced action. The soundtrack is also top-notch, with catchy beats that will keep you grooving as you navigate through each level. However, some players might find the game's simplicity to be a bit underwhelming. The game's controls are easy to pick up, but some might crave a deeper, more complex gameplay experience. Additionally, the game's level can feel a bit repetitive after a while, especially if you're someone who likes a lot of variety in their games. Overall, if you're looking for a fun and engaging action game that will test your sneaking skills and keep you entertained for hours, Kamiwaza Way of the Thief is definitely worth a look. If you're a fan of Japanese mythology and tactical RPGs, God Wars: The Complete Legend is the perfect game for you. Developed by Kadokawa Games, this game takes place in a fantastical version of ancient Japan, where gods and humans coexist in a world of magic and wonder. The game follows the story of Kaguya, a young princess who sets out on a journey to discover the truth behind her family's past and the origins of the world itself. Along the way, she'll meet a cast of colorful characters, battle fearsome monsters, and uncover the mysteries of Japanese mythology. One of the great things about God Wars: The Complete Legend is its deep and complex gameplay mechanics. The game is a tactical RPG, which means you'll need to carefully plan your moves and strategize to overcome your enemies. The game's job system is also expertly done, allowing you to choose your characters with a wide variety of skills and abilities. The game's presentation is also top-notch, with beautiful graphics and a stunning soundtrack that perfectly captures the game's epic scope. However, some players might find the game's story a bit slow-paced and overly convoluted, especially if they're not already familiar with Japanese mythology. Overall, if you're looking for a deep and engaging tactical RPG that will immerse you in a world of myth and legend, God Wars: The Complete Legend is definitely worth checking out. Get ready to embark on a heartwarming and emotional journey in Void Terrarium, a unique and charming roguelike game developed by Nippon Ichi Software. In this game, you play as a small robot named Roby, who must care for a sickly human girl named Toriko in a post-apocalyptic world where humans have gone extinct. The game's premise is both touching and intriguing, as you must explore a dangerous and polluted wasteland to gather supplies and help Toriko survive. As a roguelike, Void Terrarium offers procedurally generated levels and permadeath, meaning that each playthrough is different and death is permanent. One of the standout features of Void Terrarium is its unique art style, which blends cute and colorful character designs with gritty and atmospheric backgrounds. The game's sound design is also masterfully done, with a haunting and melancholic soundtrack that perfectly captures the game's somber tone. However, some players might find the game's difficulty to be a bit frustrating, as death can come swiftly and unexpectedly in the game's punishing levels. Additionally, the game's pacing can be a bit slow at times, as you'll need to carefully manage your resources and plan your routes to avoid danger. Overall, if you're looking for a roguelike game with a unique and emotional story, Void Terrarium is definitely worth a look. Just be prepared for a challenging and emotional journey through a post-apocalyptic world unlike any other. If you're a fan of classic retro games with challenging gameplay and deep exploration, LA-MULANA is a must-play title that shouldn't be missed. Developed by Nigoro, LA-MULANA is a modern take on the classic MSX game of the same name and offers players a challenging and rewarding adventure that will test your skills to their limits. In LA-MULANA, you play as Lemeza Kusugi, an intrepid archaeologist who ventures into the ancient ruins of LA-MULANA in search of treasure and adventure. The game's gameplay mechanics are similar to classic Metroidvania games, with a large interconnected world that can be explored in any order you choose. One of the standout features of LA-MULANA is its challenging gameplay, which requires careful planning and execution to overcome the game's many hazards and obstacles. The game features a variety of traps, puzzles, and enemies that will test your skills and reflexes to their limits, making each victory all the more rewarding. However, some players might find the game's difficulty to be a bit frustrating. Additionally, the game's retro graphics and sound might not appeal to everyone, especially those who are used to more modern and polished games. Overall, if you're a fan of classic Metroidvania games and enjoy a good challenge, LA-MULANA is definitely worth checking out. With its deep and rewarding exploration, challenging gameplay, and retro charm, it's a game that will keep you coming back for more. Labyrinth Legend is a fast-paced action RPG developed by Shinobi Games, which offers a classic hack-and-slash experience with a modern twist. In this game, you play as a hero who ventures deep into a treacherous labyrinth to defeat hordes of monsters and uncover the secrets hidden within. The game's gameplay mechanics are easy to pick up, yet offer a lot of depth and variety. You'll need to fight your way through waves of enemies, collect loot, and upgrade your gears to become stronger and more powerful. The game features a variety of character classes to choose from, each with their own unique abilities and playstyles. One of the standout features of Labyrinth Legend is its replayability. The game offers procedurally generated levels, which means that each playthrough is different and offers new challenges to overcome. The game also features a variety of game modes and difficulty levels, making it accessible to both casual and hardcore players. However, some players might find the game's graphics and sound design to be a bit lackluster, especially when compared to other modern action RPGs. And also, the game story and characters might not be as fleshed out as some players might like. Overall, if you're a fan of fast-paced action RPGs and enjoy a good hack-and-slash experience, Labyrinth Legend is definitely worth checking out. With its addictive gameplay mechanics and endless replayability, it's a game that will keep you coming back for more. The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4 is the latest installment in the critically acclaimed JRPG series developed by Nihon Falcom. In this game, you take control of Rian Svacha and his friends as they battle against the powerful foes of the Empire and the ancient Great One, Ishmelga. The game's storyline is one of its strongest aspects, with an intricate and epic plot that spans multiple games and characters. Trails of Cold Steel 4 offers closure to many of the storylines and character arcs that were set up in the previous games, making it a must-play for fans of the series. In terms of gameplay, Trails of Cold Steel 4 offers a turn-based combat system that is both deep and engaging. The game features a wide variety of playable characters, each with their own unique abilities and playstyle. The game also offers a variety of side quests and activities to keep players engaged and entertained. However, some players might find the game's pacing to be a bit slow, especially during the game's exposition-heavy early chapters. And also, some of the game's mechanics might be a bit overwhelming for new players, especially those who are not familiar with the series. Overall, if you're a fan of the Trails series or just enjoy epic and engaging JRPGs, The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4 is definitely worth checking out. With its deep storyline, engaging gameplay, and polished presentation, it's a game that will keep you hooked from beginning to end. Ys 9 Monstrum Nox is the latest entry in the long-running Ys series developed by Nihon Falcom. In this game, you play as Adol Kriston, the series' iconic protagonist, as he finds himself in the city of Balduc, a prison city filled with mysteries and dangers. Adol soon discovers that he has been cursed with the ability to transform into a powerful being known as a monstrum, and must use his newfound powers to explore the city and unravel its secrets. One of the standout features of Ys 9 Monstrum Nox is its fast-paced and engaging combat system. The game features a wide variety of enemies and bosses to fight, each with their own unique attack patterns and weaknesses. The game also allows you to switch between different monstrum forms on the fly, each with their own unique abilities and playstyles. The game settings is also one of its strengths, with Balduc offering a vast and intricate world to explore. The city is filled with secrets to uncover and NPCs to interact with, offering a rich and immersive experience for players. However, some players might find the game story to be a bit convoluted and difficult to follow, especially for those who are not familiar with the Ys series. And also, the game's graphics and presentation might not be as polished as other modern action RPGs. Overall, if you're a fan of the Ys series or just enjoy fast-paced action RPGs, Ys 9 Monstrum Nox is definitely worth checking out. With its engaging combat system, rich and immersive world, and iconic protagonist, it's a game that will keep you entertained for hours on end. Freedom Finger is a unique side-scrolling shoot-'em-up game developed by Wide Right Interactive. In this game, you take control of a giant middle finger-shaped spaceship as you battle your way through hordes of enemies and bosses in a hand-drawn world. One of the standout features of Freedom Finger is its quirky and irreverent humor. The game features a hilarious cast of characters, each with their own unique personalities and dialogue. Additionally, the game's soundtrack features a variety of indie and punk rock bands, adding to the game's overall rebellious and tongue-in-cheek tone. In terms of gameplay, Freedom Finger offers a fast-paced and challenging shoot-'em-up experience. The game features a wide variety of weapons and power-ups to collect, as well as a variety of enemy types with their own unique attack patterns. However, some players might find the game's difficulty to be a bit too high, especially during the game's later levels and boss battles. And also, the game's humor and style might not be for everyone, as it can be quite crude and over the top at times. Overall, if you're a fan of shoot-'em-up games and enjoy quirky and irreverent humor, Freedom Finger is definitely worth checking out. With its fast-paced gameplay, hilarious characters, and rocking soundtrack, it's a game that will keep you entertained and engaged from start to finish. The Almost Gone is a point-and-click adventure game developed by Happy Volcano and published by Playdigious. In this game, you play as a young girl who finds herself trapped between life and death, exploring various locations in search of answers to uncover the truth about her past and the events that led to her current situation. One of the standout features of The Almost Gone is its hauntingly beautiful art style. The game features a gorgeous hand-drawn environments that are full of detail and atmosphere, creating a sense of unease and mystery that is perfectly suited to the game's themes. The game's puzzles are another strength, offering a good balance of challenge and accessibility. The puzzles are cleverly designed and each one feels unique and satisfying to solve. However, some players might find the game's story to be a bit slow-paced, as it takes its time to unravel and reveal its secrets. Additionally, the game's point-and-click mechanics might not be for everyone, as some players might find the gameplay to be a bit slow and tedious at times. Overall, if you're a fan of point-and-click adventure games and enjoy atmospheric storytelling, The Almost Gone is definitely worth checking out. With its stunning art style, clever puzzles, and compelling narrative, it's a game that will keep you engaged and intrigued until the very end. John Wick 4 is out in cinemas, and of course, John Wick Hex is currently on sale. Step into the shoes of the legendary Baba Yaga with John Wick Hex. John Wick Hex is a thrilling, action-packed strategy game that puts you in control of the world-renowned hitman himself. With a unique art style and gameplay mechanics, this game is sure to satisfy any John Wick fan out there. The game's mechanics are action-packed. You must carefully plan out your moves and make strategic decisions to outsmart your opponents. You can execute brutal takedowns, wield an array of weapons, and take cover to avoid incoming fire. One of the best things about John Wick Hex is the attention to detail. From the fluid animations to the realistic sound effects, every aspect of the game immerses you in the high-stakes world of assassins. However, the game's difficulty can be a double-edged sword. While it provides a satisfying challenge for players, it may be too difficult for some, leading to frustration. Overall, John Wick Hex is a must-play for fans of the action genre. It's a refreshing take on the strategy genre and a fitting tribute to the beloved hitman. Semblance is a unique puzzle platformer developed by Namco. In this game, you play as a squishy blob-like character named Squish, who lives in a world made of a semi-solid substance that can be deformed and manipulated. One of the standout features of Semblance is its innovative gameplay mechanics. The game's central mechanic is deformation, which allows you to squash and stretch the environment in order to create new paths and solve puzzles. The game's puzzles are cleverly designed, and each one requires careful planning and experimentation to solve. Another strength of the game is its art style. The game features a charming and colorful hand-drawn aesthetic with a variety of unique environments to explore. However, some players might find the game's difficulty to be a bit too high, especially during the later levels. And also, the game's mechanics can sometimes be a bit frustrating to control, as the deformation can sometimes feel imprecise or unpredictable. Overall, if you're a fan of puzzle platformers and enjoy innovative gameplay mechanics, Semblance is definitely worth checking out. With its charming art style, clever puzzles, and unique deformation mechanics, it's a game that will keep you engaged and entertained from start to finish. ATOMIK RunGunJumpGun is an intense, fast-paced 2D platformer developed by Good Shepherd Entertainment. In this game, you play as a character who must run, shoot, and jump through a series of increasingly difficult levels while avoiding obstacles and enemies. One of the standout features of ATOMIK RunGunJumpGun is its addictive gameplay. The game is designed to be challenging, with levels that require precise timing and reflexes to complete. The game's controls are simple, with only 2 buttons to control your character's movements, but they require expert timing and skill to master. Another strength of the game is its presentation. The game features a retro-inspired aesthetic with a colorful pixel art and a thumping electronic soundtrack that perfectly complements the fast-paced action. On the other hand, some players might find the game's difficulty to be a bit too high, as the game requires precise timing and quick reflexes to progress. And also, some players might find the game's emphasis on memorization to be a bit frustrating, as each level requires multiple attempts to master. All in all, if you're a fan of challenging 2D platformers and enjoy fast-paced, reflex-based gameplay, ATOMIK RunGunJumpGun is definitely worth checking out. With its addictive gameplay, retro aesthetic, and intense action, it's a game that will keep you coming back for more. Get ready to score some epic goals with Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions. Captain Tsubasa Rise of the New Champions is a thrilling arcade-style soccer game that puts you in control of Tsubasa Ozora and other iconic characters from the popular anime manga series. The game features an over-the-top anime-inspired art style that brings the action-packed matches to life. The gameplay is fast-paced and action-packed, allowing you to perform incredible moves and flashy special shots to score goals. You can also build up your team by recruiting new players and customizing their skills to suit your playstyle. One of the best things about Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions is the variety of game modes available. You can play through the game story mode, which follows Tsubasa and his teammates as they compete in the World Championship. You can also challenge your friends in local or online multiplayer, or even create your own dream team and compete against other players online. On the other hand, the game's controls can be a bit tricky to master at first, especially when it comes to performing special moves. Additionally, some players may find the story mode a bit too short and lacking in depth. Overall, Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions is a fun and exciting soccer game that's perfect for fans of the anime manga series or anyone looking for a fast-paced sports game. So grab your Nintendo Switch and get ready to score some epic goals. And that is it. Thanks for watching. We hope you found some amazing deals on this video. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more great content. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.